all of a sudden something clicks. And you're paddling as one.
You know, when we're out there paddling, all of our worries, all of our fears, all of our doubts, you know, we're taught to let it go with each wave. So when you're out there paddling, you have no other choice but to feel good and to be a part of something.
Wikipedia defines outrigger as any contraposing float rigging beyond the side of a boat to improve the vessel's stability. But it's more than that. It's competitive, it's a dedication, it's a connection, it's a family. Outrigger is way different than any other water sport, or any sport at all really. It goes far beyond the limit. It takes endurance, mental drive, strength and solitude, an open mind. It's a racing sport. But at the exact same time, it's not just about the race. There's the connection to the water, the connection to the people, and even the connection to yourself.
You know, this year marks the 10th year I've been in this sport, and going into it, I didn't expect much. Maybe just some fun in the summer and some laughs with new friends, and that is really all you get. Like most things, you have to put in the effort, and that's what I've learned from my time in this sport. Committing so much time and effort is what truly is satisfying. The environment is life-changing. Sometimes it can be rough, really rough, like being out in the ocean when it's pitch black before the sun has even thought of coming up, all while absolutely freezing your ass off in the winter. Sometimes there just isn't that feeling in the boat, and you're just going through the motions, stuck in some self-pitying mindset. But it's overcoming that. It's crossing the finish line, adrenaline pumping, heartbeats spiking, smiles on every person's face in the canoe. It's the surfing down the face of the wave, way too big to be on some fiberglass canoe, enjoying your best life, hurling towards the beach at 20 plus miles per hour. It's the time after, once you're settled in, chilling with your team, knowing that you've put in the work, that is truly gratifying. I have put a lot into this sport, and it's also given just as much back. It's shaped me into the person I've become today, and that's not a unique experience to me. So many people from so many places around the world experience the same life-changing thrill. It's not just a sport, it's a community, as I've said before, a community that is there for you. I've found a place in paddling that I could follow for the rest of my life. Our bond is lifelong. We're all in Ohana. This sport is unique. Most people have never even heard of it, but to me, that's what makes it so special. With the somewhat smaller community, it makes the bond we have so much stronger. It's so cool being able to relate with someone, even if they're halfway across the world and don't even speak the same language as me, but we're still able to understand and connect through the medium of paddling. And that's why I've chosen paddling to be my verse, my contribution to the world. My journey isn't over here. I hope to continue growing as a paddler and as a person. I hope to be a role model, just like the ones I looked up to when I was younger getting into the sport. To be a person that could inspire others to enter this sport and stay hooked just as much as I have. I want to share every complex aspect of this sport, but I'm personally not qualified enough to sum up the entire sport's history into this one project. It's a difficult thing to do. So I wish to look to the future where I might someday be able to, or at least share this sport to the world, to grow this amazing sport and community, to teach its lessons, to allow people into this welcoming community, to define what it means to be a paddler. To end this off, I'm gonna quote one of my coaches. One of the reasons I love to paddle is that every once in a while we can take an ordinary group of people and do something extraordinary. And